Oh my god. Hello there, hello. Hi. So today we're doing another haul, I guess. Well, it's not a haul. Yeah, it is. I bought more makeup. Are you shocked? If you are, you clearly don't know me. So I bought a bunch of new makeup over a few weeks. Didn't all do it at once, which makes my conscience feel a tiny bit better. So I got a bunch of new vegan makeup to try. A lot of them are brands that most of us already know. So it is a full face of first impressions. Only thing that isn't new, my brows, which I did off camera, and my lip liner. Everything else, the gloss, the eyes, the face, literally everything else, all brand new. I've also got some new vegan brushes to try as well. Yeah, if you want to see how I did this eye look and this entire face and see all the products that I've used and what I think about them as well, then subscribe if you want to. Give the video a thumbs up as well. And we'll get testing this because, wow. Hello. Okie dokie. So, have you got your beverage? Priorities. Okay, so I'm just going to get straight into testing out the new makeup. I think I'm going to start with the eyes just because I'm using a new eyeshadow palette and I don't know how the fallout situation is going to be. I have some new brushes to test out as well. This is the first time in a long time where I've actually got a full face. Like, I've got every single way, actually. I've got lips, but I need to actually find... Okay, I don't have a lip liner, but I have... So, I have accumulated all of this stuff over a few weeks probably. I was waiting for like one last package to finally arrive. This is from Beauty Bay. I've got the Brushworks Precision Eye and Brow set. 5 brushes. And I'm pretty sure it was quite affordable. I got it off Beauty Bay and it's just got a little variety of brushes in there. Oh, and it comes with a little pouch as well. That's good. That's really good. It comes with a little pouch to put them in. I got 2 each of the same 2 brushes, if that makes sense. So I got 4, but pretty much just 2 of, you know what I mean. 2 different Wet n Wild brushes. I got the crease brush, which is literally just a fluffy crease brush, and then I just got a small eyeshadow brush to just kind of pack eyeshadow on the lid because I'm too lazy to clean my brushes, so I thought I'd just buy new ones. Don't do that, just clean your brushes. Don't be lazy like me. Got 2 e.l.f. brushes. I got 2 eyeliner brushes, same ones. And I thought these would be good for the lower lash line because I never have the right brush to do my lower lash line with. So, got these. So eyeshadow palette. It looks really good. So this is from e.l.f. It's their new Retro Paradise eyeshadow palette. I love this pink. Oh my god, it matches my nails. Aww. I'm really like feeling this blue. This is the palette. It looks so nice. I've swatched a few of the shades. The shimmers look to me so far that they're gonna need like a bit of Fix Plus or just like a spray to kind of make them a bit more intense, but they seem really creamy and I do like e.l.f. eyeshadows. Depending on what palettes they come from, they're very hit and miss for me. The bite-sized eyeshadow palettes, amazing. Formula, amazing. I don't have too many of their big palettes, and palettes like this I always feel like there are a few shades that aren't the best. I'm gonna prime my eyelids with the Anastasia eye primer. So I'm gonna do what I always do. I'll just whiz through the eye look. I'll show you what shades I'm using and you can see what I'm doing on the eyes. Won't talk through it, but then I'll come back and I'll give you my opinion on this. So let's do that. And actually, I've been watching Kim Possible recently because I'm just a child. So I'm gonna crack a bit of Kim Possible on while I do this eye look for you. Okay, I'm back. I have my thoughts. So I actually really like this eye look that I did. I think it looks pretty cool. Overall, I like the palette. I was right when I said that you need to wet the shimmery eyeshadows. The mattes seem really, really nice. The royal blue shade, this dark one, I did put it on first as well. It is so pigmented. So pigmented. So, and then obviously you saw I used this shade Canvas. I used that to kind of blend out the blue a little bit. It blended out really nicely. It's obviously easier to blend the dark blue out with a lighter shade. I usually do that anyway, but on its own it still kind of blended nicely, so I'm not mad about it because I just use another shade to help blend it out. The main shade that I used kind of like in the inner half of my eye, this one here, that shade is so nice. It's probably my favorite that I've used so far. Really foiled. That is one that when you swatch with your finger, it looks so nice. Got quite a bit of fallout. I mean, to be fair, all the shades that I use have a fair amount of fallout. I mean, you saw it under my eyes anyway. So wetting it definitely makes it really nice and foiled. And then even when you use your finger, extra foiled as well. This shade here that I use, Disco, which is like the duochrome one, this is the one I kind of put in the center to kind of like blend into the lighter blue. I'm not obsessed with that. It didn't pick up on my brush whatsoever, and when I put it on the lid you couldn't really see it. Even when I wet it, couldn't really see it. The only time I got a bit more pigment was when I just used my finger. Yeah, I do like it. I'm not obsessed with it, but I like the eye look that I did. That's great. Oh, eye brushes. All the ones that I use are so good. I love these Brushworks brushes so much. Okay, so I'm just gonna tightline it quickly with my LA Girl liner. Yeah, I do have a cream eyeliner to try. It is a brown one. I'm not really sure how it's gonna look with the intense eye look we've got going on, but we're gonna try it anyway. So it's from e.l.f. again, and this is their cream eyeliner in coffee. I do really like their cream eyeliners. I've used the black one before and I do have that. Had it for a while, to be fair, and it's never dried out. So it comes with a little brush, a little eyeshadow, a very tiny brush. I don't know whether I'm going to use that though, to be fair. I think I'm going to use one of the Brushworks ones. I think I'm going to use this one, but it's like very sharp. This is a good eyeliner brush. So yeah, let's say a prayer for me, see if I can do a wing. Okay, so I really like the eyeliner. I mean, I kind of knew I would anyway because I've tried these e.l.f. ones before. They really are so creamy and they're really easy to work with. They don't dry super quickly either, so you can, if you mess up, you can either take it off or just kind of clean it up. It's really easy to do. This is such a good eyeliner brush. Like this combo, amazing. It's really sharp and very tiny. I like it. But as I did expect, the brown eyeliner does not go with the blue, so yeah, black would definitely look better than it does, but hey ho, at least we've tested it. I've got a mascara, a new mascara to try. I feel like I haven't got a new mascara in a long time. I've actually wanted to try this mascara for a really long time. But anyway, this is the Lights Camera Lashes mascara and we're gonna test it out. I've heard good things about this mascara, to be fair. I've heard really good things about it. I really like this. And it didn't get clumpy. I don't know why I was expecting it to get a tiny bit clumpy. Like, I don't mind clumpy mascara, like mascaras that clump up a little bit. I don't mind it as long as you can kind of brush through it. But it didn't, it hasn't transferred. I'll see how it wears throughout the day, obviously, but I really like that. So I got a new primer. This is from Ofra. It's the Cool as a Cucumber face primer. This is the weirdest packaging I've ever seen in my entire life. No. What is that? Like, this is the lid. It could have just been up to there. Don't understand that, but anyway, it looks really nice colour. And I haven't ever used a Ofra primer before. So, it says, never skip a cool down with this moisturiser and mattifying duo. I didn't know it was going to be mattifying. Anyway, it feels really nice and moisturising anyway. It doesn't look super matte either. So it's got coconut oil, kooky nut oil, macadamia nut oil, cucumber to lock in the moisturising benefit. And I'm not really, I didn't know it was a matte primer actually. Didn't read any information when I bought it, but it's not really matting my skin. Like I can't see it matting it. Like I'm still a bit glowy. It feels nice. I like it. Okay, so for foundation, I've got a new foundation brush to try, and I've been wanting to get this for a long time, and I've finally just seen it somewhere in the UK. It's the IT Cosmetics Love Is The Foundation brush. This is an expensive brush. It's expensive. Do you have a new foundation? I know I'm the biggest liar ever because in one of my last videos I did say I'm not going to buy any more foundations, but oh well. This is the Cover FX Power Play foundation. I love this packaging. I like that it's plastic. I like the kind of squeezy tubey situation. As long as it's not going to be messy, not mad about it. And I think it is actually supposed to be like a matte foundation. We're just trying new things these days. I'm not even arsed that it's supposed to be a matte foundation. Okay, so the foundation isn't like as full coverage as I thought it was gonna be, but it's not as full coverage as I thought because I've used 2 pumps already and it's not even fully covered my face. I feel like it's kind of skipping my chin, which is so weird. Like it's not staying on my chin or my nose as well here. Oh, this is really weird. I feel like I've never actually had this before. Okay, let me squeeze a bit more out. I highly doubt it's the brush because the brush has been fine everywhere else. That's so weird, like kind of skipped on my nose. I think I've got enough. Okay, I definitely need to use this a lot more. Maybe with a sponge, a different brush even, because I have never ever had that before. I've never had something not stick on my nose. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So concealer, I got the Tarte hydrocealer. I love the packaging for this. Can we just, I love that. It's so cute. I love the colour and everything. So it's their C hydrocealer. And I got the shade Medium Sand. Yeah, I do really like Tarte. Well, actually, here we go. This is my 3rd Tarte concealer that I'm trying ever. Obviously, Shape Tape. Like, I always get disappointed by overly hyped things because everyone hypes them up so much and then you try it and you're like,
is it really that good?
But the Shape Tape concealer is one of the very few things that was hyped up and is actually worth the hype in my opinion. Tried their creaseless concealer and honestly, especially with it being called a creaseless concealer, I think that's just the biggest load of crap ever because it creases more than any other of my concealers. It's really thick, it's got good coverage, I do like it, but no, it creases really bad on me. It's got caffeine in it, it's got algae in it as well, if anyone cares about that. I'm assuming it's not going to be full coverage because it's kind of like, you can just kind of tell from the packaging that it's supposed to be more of a natural situation, which I don't mind. I think for every day that's nice. I personally like more full coverage concealers because my under eyes are so dark, so we'll see how well they got covered up, but it's blending out really nicely and it looks very hydrating. Blended out really nicely, so I'll obviously just see how it holds up. But as a first impression, I like it. Powder, I am so excited to try this because it's actually a new brand. Honestly, I've never actually heard of them before I saw them on the Beauty Bay website. So the brand is called Kimchi Chic and this is actually a drag queen's brand and this powder is huge. So it comes with a powder puff, which I think is cute. I might actually try the powder puff, you know. I don't really use them. Oh, are you kidding me? I was supposed to use a new sponge. I hate myself. Okay, so I had the e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge to use. I'm talking like this is my last ever video. I'll use this in another video and then we'll see. But I've heard good things about the Camo Sponge anyway. So from just seeing the whole vibe of the brand and obviously it being like a drag queen's brand, I'm assuming this is going to be like a full-on powder. Like, you know what drag queens are like with their loose powder? Like they bake, they are like fully set. And I like that in a powder, to be fair. I like heavy duty powders kind of. So yeah, this is the peachy shade. It looks like it'll be absolutely fine for me. They did have a bunch of different shades, which is good. Okay, I like this powder already. Like already, I don't even care. Like, oh my god. I don't really like my powders brightening up my under eyes, to be fair. But it's fine, we'll just add some bronzer. That is honestly so smooth. Okay, I'm gonna like that powder, I can tell. Okay, I'm just gonna finish the rest of my eyes, just do my lower lash line, because knowing me, I'll forget. I usually do. I usually get excited with my bronzer and stuff, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that quickly. I'm gonna use some of the new, like, smaller brushes that I got. Oh, I got this new face palette to try. I love this packaging so much. So this is a collab with Makeup Revolution. It's the Tammi Paradise Glow palette. It's got a mirror in there, and there are 2 shades of this palette. There's this one, which is the medium dark, I believe. But there's 2 palettes anyway. This is the lighter of the 2. Yeah, this is nice. It blends out really nicely. It is very, very, very pigmented, but I think if you just keep blending it, then you're all good. Okay, I'm really impressed with that bronzer. I think that might be like one of my favorite things I've tried today. So I'm gonna use Tropical Queen, which is the orange blush. I love orange. So I'm gonna take a... Oh, that is... Yeah, she's pigmented. I feel like the blush is a bit harder to blend out than the bronzer, but it's still really nice, and it has still blended pretty nicely. But so for highlight, I'm going to use a highlight that I have actually used before. I think I've used it on camera as well. It's by the brand Jordana Ticia, and it's the highlight in the shade Stella. And I have used this before, I'm pretty sure, recently. And I do really like this. I think it's really nice for every day, but if you want it to be like wet and intense, you need to set your face before you use it, and then you just get like wet. Spray my face, and my fan needs charging, so I'm just gonna have to use my hand. Oh my god, I really like this. It's a really nice yellow gold. I love the tone of it. Obsessed. So I don't have a new lip liner. I have a few new Beauty Bakery lipsticks that I got recently, but I've already tried some of those and I really like the formula, so I know I like those. So from the same brand as the highlight, I've got the Jordana Ticia gloss in the shade Butter Candy. Look at that tone. This is the nicest toned lip gloss I've ever seen. So I need to find a lip liner that actually suits this. Oh my god, these smell like sweets. I think it's Refreshers. You know those old, trashy little disgusting sweets? Oh, this tone is the one. Oh my god, that tone. It doesn't feel really sticky either, and it's quite pigmented. Like, it's very pigmented actually. It's got a lot of colour payoff. Not overly sticky. It kind of feels like a cream, like a glossy cream. Oh my god, I am obsessed with that. So that's it for the video. So I actually really like everything I've tested. Obviously need to play with the eyeshadow palette a bit more, and this foundation I need to figure out the whole sticking to my nose situation. I'm going to use it with sponge, different brushes. I'll just see how it goes. A different primer, it could have been the primer. Anyway, that is it for the video, so let me know if you've tried any of this stuff, especially the eyeshadow palette. Let me know if you tried this Kimchi brand as well. Like, that powder looks so nice. Like, my skin is honestly so smooth. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this eye look as well. Do you like the blue vibes? I kind of feel like a mermaid. Anyway, that is it for the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe as well if you aren't already. And I will see you in my next video.